Caregiving can feel overwhelming and at times isolating. If you're caring for someone with Alzheimer's or another form of dementia, you're carrying a lot. You don't have to do it alone. There is help, there are resources, and there is hope. This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers. Greetings and welcome. This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers, the not-so-sexy podcast, episode 112. I'm your host, Jeff Edwards. Hello, caregivers. We're glad you can join us today. We're here to help. It's hope without hype. We received a lot of positive feedback from our last podcast. Eat too much junk food and get Alzheimer's. Our special guest, Dr. Rie Aihara from Revitalize, really brought the receipts on one of the hottest areas of Alzheimer's research today, the connection between your gut and your brain. If you missed that episode, you can listen anytime at gutpunch.com. On today's podcast, we're going to dig into some very helpful information from WebMD. And one of the reasons I wanted to cover this topic is because it brings caregiving into sharp focus. As a caregiver, these are things you should know and things you should be doing. If you're not, you may be missing valuable opportunities to maintain and strengthen your relationship with your loved one living with Alzheimer's. You may think you already know what this is about. We'll see. You might even want to take a few notes. Now, today's discussion will also lead us into another fascinating and emotional topic we'll be covering in a future episode. Now, a couple of weeks ago, the New York Times published an article about the burden of care, asking a difficult question. What does it take to be a good caregiver for an abusive parent? It's a powerful article because of the emotions involved in caring for someone who may have caused you pain earlier in life. Now, in some states, there may even be legal responsibilities involving the care of family members. We'd like to bring in an attorney to help explain those issues because there are a lot of details to unpack. And we'll take a deeper look at that in a future podcast. Now, today, we'll hear from Dr. John Huffaker with What's New with Alzheimer's, where he'll answer another listener question. This week, it's about one listener's concern over his older father's increasing forgetfulness. And we'll pass along information about the 2026 Walk to End Alzheimer's. Now, those walks will be here before you know it, and we'll keep you updated on how you can participate and support the cause. Are you ready? Let's get into it. We are proud to be supported by the Neuropsychiatric Research Center, a clinical trial center dedicated to advancing research and treatment for memory loss and Alzheimer's disease. And the fine people at Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care, nationally acclaimed, award-winning, your best choice for home care. And live younger today. Learn how you can activate your stem cells for health and vitality. Check them out online at liveyoungertoday.com. If you're new here, our 5 tenets or rules are the backbone of what we do, and they're easy to learn. 1, you must take care of yourself, because if something happens to you, who is going to take care of your loved one? Number 2, you can't do this alone. You need help. Find a good caregiver group. Number 3, make a list of people, friends, relatives, or coworkers who have offered to help, then actually use it. Number 4, create a help signal. Identify a cue or phrase to confirm your loved one is comfortable with receiving help from someone else. And number 5, caregiving. Love it or hate it, it will be your life until it's not. So give it your all. Up next, maintaining relationships when loved ones have Alzheimer's.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Every day, I talk with people who say, I don't feel as sharp as I used to. My energy is low. My memory worries me. Hi, I'm Peggy Sealfon, board-certified health coach and caregiver. I share patented science-backed technology supporting your body's natural repair, helping improve sleep, cognition, and vitality. Learn more at liveyoungertoday.com. liveyongertoday.com.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Well, this is a part of a series, Tips for Alzheimer's Caregivers, and it's produced by WebMD. And the title is Maintaining Relationships When Loved Ones Have Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's disease is a difficult diagnosis for the person with the disease, as well as for all those who love them. As the brain becomes weaker, it becomes harder to recognize your loved one's old self, in quotes. It's as though the person you once knew and loved is gone, even when they are physically still present. So how can you maintain your relationship with loved ones with Alzheimer's? Learning the effects Alzheimer's disease has on mental and emotional responses is the first step toward shifting expectations of your loved one and adapting to a new way of relating with them. It's not you, it's the disease. It's important to distinguish the disease from the person as early as possible, says Virginia Wadley Bradley, PhD, a professor emeritus of medicine, gerontology, geriatrics, and palliative care at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Quote, having the knowledge of what's happening to the person's brain and how it affects everything they do and say helps you provide empathy and support, unquote. A common symptom. People who have Alzheimer's often go through changes in their emotions and behavior as the disease progresses. Agitation is very common. They may be restless and worried at times, both physical changes in their brain and also as an expression of frustration and anxiety about their condition. It can be disruptive and hard on you as a caregiver, but there are ways you can prevent it and manage it when it happens. Get a checkup. Something physical could be causing your loved one's behavior symptoms, like a urinary tract infection or a bad reaction to a medication. Make an appointment to have their doctor examine them, especially if the agitation is new or has come on suddenly. If there's a medical problem, treatment for it could resolve the behavior. Alzheimer's disease can be broken down into 3 basic stages: early, middle, and late. In the early or mild stage, memory begins to fail. Your loved one may forget to take their medications or not take them as prescribed, have trouble remembering names and misplacing things. The ability to handle money matters get fuzzy, causing them to overpay or forget to pay bills and become vulnerable to financial scams. As the disease slowly moves into the middle and late stages, these symptoms get worse until the person you knew and loved responds to the world around them in different ways than they once did. It may be harder for them to control their emotions. They might get overly angry, sad, or frustrated. In time, they're not able to do even the most basic care for themselves. Now, understandably, these behavior changes can greatly upset the person with Alzheimer's and those who love and care for them. There is a grieving process as you realize you cannot have the same relationship you once had, Bradley says. Quote, the person you love is still there but has lost so many abilities, unquote. Now, a new way to relate. Coming to peace with your loved one's diagnosis is the first step in allowing a new relationship to form. As their personality shifts, accepting that your relationship with your loved one has and will continue to change is key. This involves an approach to caring for your loved one called relationship-centered care that embraces who they were and meets them where they are. Bradley says doctors use relationship-centered care to tailor care to a person's unique abilities and preferences as well as those of the family. The doctor involves the family early on in all decisions and focuses on ways to preserve dignity and compassion for the person with the Alzheimer's disease, while capitalizing on observations of the relationship between the patient and his or her family caregivers. This differs from the physician-centered, one-size-fits-all approach. On a day-to-day basis, relationship-centered care relies on the caregiver's knowledge of the past relationship with the loved one. Quote, each day may be different and bring different challenges, Bradley says. There are patterns of decline, but each person with Alzheimer's is unique. It's up to you to judge how that person is reacting. We're coming back with more on maintaining relationships.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Heart, body, and mind, home care. Heart, body, and mind, home care, your best choice for home care.
Most people want to stay in their own home for as long as possible. And honestly, who can blame them? Home is familiar. Home is comfortable. Home is where family memories live. That's why families turn to Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care. Their caregivers bring compassion, experience, and support right into the home, helping loved ones remain safe, comfortable, and independent in the place they know best. Because when care comes home, life feels a little more normal, a little more comfortable, a little more like home. And for many families, that's exactly why Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care is the right choice. Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care, helping home still feel like home.
Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care.
Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care.
Your best choice for home care.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Use these 5 ideas for relationship-centered care to keep relationships strong when your loved one has Alzheimer's. Number 1, recognize the familiar sparks. Just because your loved one can't take part in life as they once did, it doesn't mean they won't find purpose or pleasure in the activities they once loved. Recognize the sparks of the person you knew are there rather than focus on the aspects of their personality that are not there, Bradley says. For example, if your husband loved reggae music, playing Bob Marley might bring joy to him. Or if Aunt Claire was an excellent baker, asking her to sift flour or knead dough may create a sense of purpose and well-being. When possible, keep familiar photos and other well-loved things in your loved one's home or room. These items may bring comfort and can be used to distract or refocus your loved one if they become confused or agitated. Number 2, roll with it. Alzheimer's symptoms can be a moving target. What helps your loved one today may not work tomorrow. Keeping a familiar daily routine is recommended for people with Alzheimer's, but you should be ready to change plans and expectations if your loved one is having a bad day. Adapting to your loved one's responses and moods can help you both maintain emotional well-being. Number 3, redefine expectations. We know it can be frustrating to find out that your loved one can no longer perform simple tasks or forgets basic information. But it's best to set aside those expectations and try to keep a positive attitude. Don't correct or say, "Don't you remember?" Instead of emphasizing the error, redirect, distract, or change the subject. And above all, try to keep a positive attitude. If you remain calm and upbeat, your loved one is more likely to be calm and positive too. People in the mid-stage of Alzheimer's often become agitated and may mirror your emotions, so be mindful that your frustration can trigger their agitation. Number 4, keep closeness. It's easy to feel isolated when you have Alzheimer's or are caring for a loved one with it. Encourage family members and friends to stay connected to your loved one in ways that are comfortable for them. For example, to celebrate your loved one's birthday, ask family members to record a short video message that you can pile into a loop for your loved one to watch again and again. Or ask family members to create a scrapbook of photos with names, dates, and locations. Number 5, take care of yourself. Caring for someone with Alzheimer's disease is a marathon, not a short race. As a caregiver, you need to make time to take care of yourself to keep up your own mental and physical wellness. Enrolling your loved one in an adult daycare, asking other family members to step in every now and then, or hiring a caregiver allows you to get out and have lunch with friends or just relax. Bradley finds some groups are often helpful because they let you share your experiences with others who are going through similar challenges. It's not just talking about how you feel, she says. It's about problem solving and getting ideas about new ways to relate to your loved one. Online communities offered through various organizations, such as the National Institute on Aging, can provide support as well. All good things. The progression of Alzheimer's disease will bring changes in how you relate to your loved one. But by understanding how Alzheimer's symptoms affect behavior and using a relationship-centered approach, you may discover new and creative ways to stay close to your loved one and cherish every interaction. Some good points. And what do we always talk about? Number 1, take care of yourself. Find yourself a good caregiver group. Go to it. If you can't go physically, check out, see if they have a Zoom option. It really, really makes a difference. It changed my life, and it may change yours. When we come back, what's new with Alzheimer's with Dr. John Huffaker. He'll be answering a listener's question about concern over his older father's increasing forgetfulness.
We'll be right back to Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers.
Your memories are precious. The people you love, the moments you cherish, the life you've lived. At Neuropsychiatric Research Center, we believe your brain deserves the very best care. If you're 50 or older, we invite you to a free memory screening event designed to give you clarity, hope, and valuable insight into your cognitive health. This test has the potential to identify Alzheimer's-related changes earlier than ever in giving people more time, more understanding, and more ways to prepare. By taking just a few minutes for a confidential memory check, it can help you establish a baseline, give you a peace of mind, and connect you to research that may change lives, including your own. Neuropsychiatric Research Center, 14271 Metropolis Avenue, Fort Myers. Take the first step towards protecting your brain for yourself and the people who love you. Visit nprc-southwestflorida.com or call 239-939-7777 to schedule your free memory screening today. The p-tau 217 blood test is available only to participants who meet eligibility criteria.
This is Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers. What's new in Alzheimer's with John Huffaker.
Rick from Maryland writes, my father is in his early 90s and he's becoming more forgetful as time goes on. Is this normal for his age, or should I be concerned about some form of dementia?
These are good questions today, and ones that make me think a little bit. So it's kind of interesting because in theory, people say all the time, and I'll say this all the time, there is some normal. Is this normal for our age? If you really want to debate that, actually there is no such thing as normal memory loss due to aging. Only because that would mean every person when they hit whatever age we're saying, 75 years of age, we would all experience roughly the same amount of loss of memory. Now that doesn't happen. But with that said, we're not 30 any longer. Physically, we're not 30 any longer. We can't do the things we could do when we were 30 physically, and mentally, we probably can't do some of the things we could do when we were younger. We do have a decline in some level with our memory. That's where that debate is. It happens at different times for different people. Some people don't experience it at all, and other people have it more impacted. But for your father to say he's in his early 90s, if he's just now starting to experience some memory loss, you have to remember when we talk about with Alzheimer's specifically, one of the biggest risk factors is a disease of age. So yeah, he does have that risk of developing it, but also if somebody's into their 90s, that's also not something I would be so surprised to experience. So that's a tough one to answer. It could be a little bit of both. It might be one or the other. The best if it's really impacting his daily living and you're getting concerned for him, I think it still makes sense to go see a neurologist.
Thank you. Next, we'll update you on the Walk to End Alzheimer's, and we'll take a look at our resources. We promised we'd get you some information about the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, held annually in more than 600 communities nationwide. Walk to End Alzheimer's is the world's largest event to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's care, support, and research. Now, they start in September and run through part of December, depending upon where you live. If you go to the Alzheimer's Association website, you can navigate. There will be a link in there for Walk to End Alzheimer's, and you can find out when and where the walk will be in your city or one close to your city. Now, how do you get involved? It's easy. Number one, register for your local walks. Start or join a team and invite others to walk with you. Number two, start fundraising and sharing. The Alzheimer's Association makes it easy with tools like Facebook fundraisers and their ALZ fundraising app. And they have a lot more. And number three, join them on the walk day. Come together for an inspiring community event that celebrates their commitment to ending the disease. In Southwest Florida area coming up, October 3rd, St. Petersburg. October 10th, Sun City Center. October 24th, Fort Myers, Florida. And November 14th, there'll be two, one in Naples, Florida, and one in Sarasota. We'll continue to bring you information. We'll keep you posted on that. Resources matter. If you're not sure where to turn or how to connect, we're here to bring you trusted resources that can lighten that load. Reach out to the Dubin Center at DubinCenter.com. Then there is Neuropsychiatric Research Center. You can find them at nprc.southwestflorida.com. And Heart, Body, and Mind Home Care at hbmhomecare.com. And you can check out the Alzheimer's Support Network at alzsupport.org. To find your local chapter of the Alzheimer's Association, you can visit their website or call their toll-free hotline at 1-800-272-3900. They also offer an outstanding resource called Dementia Care Navigation. It's powered by Ripple and the Alzheimer's Association. It provides free, personalized dementia care, including a dedicated care navigator and tailored resources for caregivers and people living with dementia. You can get connected by calling 855-271-2662 to get connected. That's 855-271-2662. Take the first step. We also mention the guide program frequently. It's another excellent resource that provides help and respite care, and it's free. You can search for it online or visit Dr. Perry's HealthSpan Partners at healthspansouthwestflorida.com. Another resource worth checking out is Aquilane Clinical Research at aquilaneresearch.com. And can't forget the Alzheimer's Support Network at https://support.network. Our website is gutpunch.com, and the email address is gutpunchedac@outlook.com or jeff@gutpunch.com. And thank you to each and every one of you who has taken the time out of your busy, often stressful day as a caregiver to listen to our podcast. We truly appreciate you being here. We like to think of this podcast as hope without hype. Whenever you need resources, information, or simply a reminder that you're not alone, we're here for you. If today's episode gave you something new to think about, or even just a little more hope, hold on to it, embrace it, let it encourage you on your caregiving journey. Thanks so much for joining us. God bless.
This has been Gut Punched, Alzheimer's and Caregivers, with your host, Jeff Edwards. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to us on all the platforms, like Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Podbean, and more. If you have a question or want to get in touch with us, our email is gutpunchedac@outlook.com or jeff@gutpunched.com. Caregivers, you don't have to do this alone.
I've been gut punched by the weight of that call. I've been gut punched when you don't know me at all. I've been gut punched as your memories fade away. Yeah, I've been gut punched. I wish there was another. That hollow feeling deep inside when the doctor says the truth. No cure waiting on the other side, just time we're gonna lose. But I won't run from what's ahead, I won't let you fall apart. Even when your mind lets go, you'll still have my heart. Now it's slipping day by day. You're losing pieces of your world, and I'm begging them to stay. If the day comes you don't remember me, it breaks me in two, but I'll still be right You gave me love that built this life, and a daughter to carry your light. I can feel you still inside, even lost in this fight. And when the world you knew was gone and nothing feels the same, I'll be your memory, your voice, calling out your name. I've been gut punched, but love don't fade away. I've been gut punched, still I'm choosing you each day. Through the silence, through the pain, through the fear we can't outrun. You may forget the life we built, but I'll remember enough for two. No, I won't forget, not a single one. I still choose you.